Alright, so hello, welcome all, welcome in another important video in our Electron.js course. I hope you all are doing great. Here in this video, we will learn about Screen API in Electron.js. So Electron.js provides native APIs to detect multiple monitors connected to your laptop. So all we need to do is we need to import this screen module or Screen API inside of our project. And Screen API not just gives us all connected displays, it also gives us information such as our mouse pointer location, and it gives few functions which helps us to switch between displays. So let's see this in action. So let me go inside our main.js file, and inside of it we'll need to import screen module, Screen API, just like this. And once we import Screen API, we need to go inside our create window function, and here we'll need to subscribe to one event, or for now let's just get list of all displays connected to my PC. So for that I need to call one function screen.getDisplays. Alright, so let's see what output we get. So let's start our application. Alright, so here we got list of all displays connected to my PC. As of now, I haven't connected any external display. That's why it is giving only one display in the list. So now if you see the details, we will get to see that there is my display starting from x is equal to 0 and then y is equal to 0. That means I have only one display. Sometimes you can connect multiple displays, and its x and y depends on what type of settings you have kept. So in order to see my current settings, I need to go inside system settings, and here is the displays list. So as you can see, there is just a built-in display as of now, and all screens will be displayed on the current screen itself, right? Alright, so let me close this. We can see few more details about this display, such as size and display frequency, and then there is scale factor, rotation, and internal. So this is really important, especially if you are not allowing multiple displays in your application. So in that case, you can check this parameter. If this is true, that means no external monitor is connected, and you can simply let your user proceed. Otherwise, if you don't want anyone to use external display, so in that case you can check this parameter. If user has connected any external displays, this parameter will be false and you can restrict user at that place. So let's see this in action. For now, let me quickly copy this and keep it reserved somewhere, so I can create display.txt. Alright, and I'll save this so that we can later on compare external display and current display. Alright, so this is all about internal display. Okay, so now I'm connecting my external display. So let me close our application and let me quickly connect my external display again. Alright, so my screen has shifted to my external display, and let me quickly start it. I'm not sure it is recording this or not, so let me restart it. Alright, so here we got our application, and if I see inside of console, I got different ID, and as you can see, x and y is again 0 because I haven't split my display in between two screens. My external display is now completely occupied, and it is the my external display has become main display now. Now if you see this parameter which we were talking earlier, internal is false. That means we have connected external display, and that's what I'm talking about. If you don't want to allow user to use an external display, you can check with this parameter. Okay, also there is a scaling factor, a rotation, and width has certainly changed. Okay, so let me copy this entire parameter. We will compare it later on. So let me put this parameter inside of this file. All right, let's paste this. Okay, I think I missed it. Let me do it one more time. All right, let's save this. So now I'm disconnecting my external display. So we have shifted back to our internal display now. Now let's compare these two displays parameters and let's try to find out what is different. So the first thing that we can easily observe is ID has changed. So my internal display ID is this, while my external display ID is different. Then we can see there is height and width difference. So internal display height is 1497 and height is 854, while external display is width is 1366 and 768 is the height. And this parameter we have already discussed. So with this way you'll be able to differentiate whether your application, whether your PC is sharing between multiple displays or using just internal display. Now if we look back into documentation, we have other methods as well. So some of the methods is just one call, or if you want to call it again, you need to call it again. But there are some events which gets triggered as soon as we connect external display. So let's see that how it actually works. So here we have display added and then we have display removed events. So let's try that as well. So here I'm writing screen.on display added and it will give us callback. And if you see its parameters, we'll get to see those parameters right here. So it is giving us two parameters. One is event and second one is new display. So I'll console new display details. So let's console.log and then I'll add new display, right? In the same way, we have display disconnect event as well. So let's try that as well. So display let's see in that. Okay, so we have this event. Let's use it like this, and it is also having same parameter, just that they have used different word for second parameter. So let's use old display and that should be good, I guess. So let me console some different message so that we can differentiate between remove and added method, added event. Okay, so let me add this like display old display and then this details will be new display. Okay, I think we are good. Let me close previous run and let me restart it again. So let's clear our console because I'm expecting a lot of parameters after running it. Okay, so currently my external display is disconnected and our application is running, and if you see here we got our get display method running. All right, so now I'm connecting new display. So let's see our application will be able to detect it or not. So here is the new display connected, and if I see here we got, yes, the new display event got triggered. And let me copy this entire parameter, we'll compare it later on. and let me put that here. Well, I'm not sure screen recorder is recording this second display or not, but that's why I'm keeping this. That's why I'm keeping all outputs in separate file. Alright, so now I'm disconnecting. Let's see display disconnect method gets triggered or not. So here I have disconnected our display, and okay, so once we disconnect the display, so that has become the old display. That's why we can see the same ID into old display parameters as well. And again, since we switched to internal display, we got our internal display ID. So that means this functionality and this lifecycle methods also working. And we have a couple of more options which we can try. We can see get all displays list, and which we just saw, and get primary display list. So this is really important, because even if display is connected, that doesn't mean that user is using that display. So we need to identify whether that display is your primary display or not. So for that we have one method which is helping us to identify which is the primary display for the user. Alright, so we can see that as of now I have my internal display as my primary display, so that's why it is giving me those details in the console, right? So like say we have get primary display matching and screen to dip point, and we can okay, so now, and we have one more interesting method which is get current screen points. So it will give us cursor pointer at that moment. So let's try that as well. So let me close this, and if I rerun, you can see my current position, my current mouse pointer by the time of running our application was 1009 and 624. Let's try this one more time. Let me keep my mouse pointer somewhere else, and if I run it again, you can see those parameters has changed. So with this way we can get more information about our display using Screen API in Electron.js. I hope you have understood this entire concept. If you want to try it out, there are some more functions and events. Okay, now you know how basic Screen API works in Electron.js. Well, that's it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. See you in the next video. Bye.